Hey y'all, happy Valentine's Day. Hey Cool Gamer. I thought I'd pop in for a little quick minute. I hadn't been on in a couple of days. Hey Netco. Hey Blackberry. Hey Sugar Plum. Like I said, happy Valentine's Day. Um, I put a little happy Valentine's Day on a shorts today. Hey Tisa, how you doing, girl? Tisa, I'm glad you're here. And and so yeah, in case you guys want to pop, hey Seven, I'm glad you're here too. Hey girl, happy V Day, happy V Day. I hope that everybody's has had a nice Valentine's Day, whether you have a significant other or you just wanted to treat yourself. Just happy. So anyway, I was over there on Court Watch. Hey Nessa A, hey Mary Williams. I was over there on Court Watch. They kept calling over on 313's channel, and they're calling everybody except Rob, because I was wanting to know firsthand because nothing else was going on. Not that I was watching anyway, but they keep calling all these. Like I watched for a whole hour. They haven't called the guy's name yet. And I was like, you know what? Let me hop on um this little live real fast because I want to talk about something. If somebody don't mind, would you please put write down the title to my video and drop it in the chat for me because I want to talk to you guys about something. The reason why I'm glad Seven and Tisa is here because the other night I popped on Seven's channel because like Bloody Mary or Candyman, I heard my name come up in the conversation and I popped up. I was like, oh, child. I was really sifting through videos and I go down I have a very short list of people that I can watch because I literally can't stand to watch everybody all the time. But Seven is one of the channels that I frequent because I can watch her channel. You know what I mean? And so, but some stuff is just I just cannot. But anyway, so we were on the channel, and Seven was talking about how I had hit the link over at Kimmy's, and I went up trying to now. Y'all know I don't like to explain, but I don't mind explaining for Seven. Thank you, Seven. So let me post this, put this right here because I don't want to forget what it is that I'm going to say because y'all know I get to talking and I will forget the subject because we'll veer off under something else. So anyway, um, so I was over there and I figured it'd be a good video because I was explaining um how I like to strategize, right? When it comes to hey love chicken, when it comes to um doing my commentary, right? Or even when I was beefing or just just how my mind works, right? And so y'all know I like to critically think about a situation unless I'm irritated. Um very rarely will I pop off, right? Because very rarely I'm surprised, right? And so, but I always like to know the reason why, right? I just don't like to, listen to the person or listen at, hey, CCNTV, happy Valentine's Day, love. I don't like to listen at a person. I love words and I'm a very good listener. And so I like to know why, um, things are being said or done the way that they are being said or done. I always been that way, whether it's online or offline. I like to know why. I'm just how I am, right? So I like to analyze things, right? So I want to do a video about some of the things that I was talking about. Strategy, emotion, madness, oh my. And the reason why the title is that way is because when it comes to some content creators, on YouTube as a whole, you have some content creators that strategize. That is how they do their content. You have some content creators that do their content based on emotion, and a lot of the content in the B sector, as well as a whole lot of other sectors, they do their commentary is based on madness. Okay. In other words, oh my, you know what I mean? So you just gotta which hey NYW. So for me, um strategy is what I like to use, right? So I was explaining to Seven the other night that I was breaking down what I thought about a particular content creator, the emotion behind why that content creator was moving the way that she was moving or whatever. So it's yeah, I heard you was having you going out on a Valentine's Day, right? But good luck, honey. Me and the Mister haven't been out on a Valentine date since pre-pandemic. I can I tell y'all something? I have literally, and this is no lie, not been in a restaurant setting since pre-COVID, since the lockdown. And the reason for that is even to this day in even when I go somewhere like Walmart or the grocery store, your everyday chores, a meeting, because I know I like to do volunteer work, wherever I still have on my mask, right? And some people actually get offended that I'm walking around with a mask on, but I know I'm probably in a minority, but I'll see a couple of people in like say I'm going to Walmart or the grocery store, it'll only be a couple of people, in there with a mask on or whatever. And I have had people frown at me, honey, because I got a mask on. I'm like, oh, are you okay? And so I am still, even to this day, paranoid about catching C-19, right? And so I have not been in a restaurant. Hey, just Andrea, I have not been in a restaurant since pre-pandemic, and it's because I can't eat with my mask on, right? So that kind of rules out any kind of no restaurant, no sports bar, or anything like that, because I am afraid to take my mask off even to this day in public. Like I guess it's turned into some kind of phobia or something for me. And so wherever I go, yeah, I have a mask on. Hey Stephanie, Tisa said listening, picking up my grandma. After school care. That is awesome. So anyway, so yeah, there's no restaurant for me. But have fun, Seven Girl. So yeah, but I miss doing that sort of thing, like I really do. Bob said, that puts you at more risk. Wearing the mask? Why you say that, Unball? I mean, as far as like natural immunity or something like that? Is that why you think it put me? But I can't help it, girl. It just is what it is. But anyway, let's get back. Yeah, I'm not, like I said, I veer off the comp. So, like I said, I was explaining the other night about that particular content creator. Um, when it comes to dealing with some people, because when you finally stop, you will not have an exposure. Yeah, like a natural immunity, a build up of natural immunity. You're right. Uh huh. Uh huh. Brigham said, "Don't get offended." A still ask you. Are you gonna still ask me for if you're going to the hospital to have a mammogram? Our doctor's appointment, the clinic, they still. Yes, my doctor's office, they still require you to wear a mask. In those settings, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Uh-huh. The Shinga show. Well, happy V-Day to you too. And so yeah, right, I understand what you're saying, but I actually agree with you. Like I said, but I really just can't not wear the mask. I'm not even lying to you. I just can't not. I can't. I just my mind is not gonna. Oh Lord, like I told you, my crazy is not a lot of people's crazy. Okay. So anyway, let me get back to the strategy, y'all. So I like to strategize, right? I like to sit and listen to it. See, I have I'm very good when it comes to discernment, right? And so if I sit and listen to you long enough, I can pretty much figure out, um, you know, uh, uh, where you coming from on a mental level, right? And not all of you, but a lot of you, because if you let a person talk enough and you listen to them long enough, you'll get a sense of who they are, right? And so that's what I mean by strategy when it comes to content creating, right? Now you got some people on here, you can tell that they're strategizing as well. Um, and you got a lot of people, and then you got some people that do their commentary based on emotion, right? Now, when it comes to, I think when it comes to emotion and like say I'm gonna talk about the B sector. I know we the Nomad sector over here. I don't think it's a good idea to do your commentary based on emotion. And the reason why I don't like the idea of doing commentary based on emotion simply is because I feel like when you do commentary based on emotion, you are becoming increasingly invested, right? And so when you become increasingly invested, things start to become personal, right? Now, let me give you an example, right, of me when it comes to emotion. The video that I was going to do and I had to catch myself today was about the fact that I saw something that I really didn't like, right? I saw I don't know if you guys seen Dovey's video today, right? There was a certain person on there that I just absolutely cannot. And so when I saw those people, those two people, Hey Kim, on Dovey's channel today, I was like, that's very interesting. And it made me feel away. I'm just gonna say that because I'm like, oh my God, like how can you like Miss Dovey? Are you okay? But I was like, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am. And so now because I saw that person on Miss Dovey's channel, I can't support her anymore. And I don't want to do. I mean, it's got to be something real explosive in order for me to do commentary on the other person that was up on a panel with the person that I just cannot. Do you see what I'm saying? And so simply because I don't see, I just Hey, food junkie, lovely love. I'm going to share and keep it moving. Oh, thank you, lovely love. I appreciate you. And so yeah, so y'all don't know if y'all saw her video to where I'm talking about the two guests that she had on today, but I'm just like, honey, when you start dealing with that person right there in particular, I'm already side eyeing you, but I'm really side eyeing you after that. I just flat out don't. I'm just, it's just not working for me. That right there, no ma'am. I just cannot. So that was me running off of emotion, right? So I listened for a minute, then I clicked off and I kept it moving because I was like, honey, how could you? But then I got to thinking, well, you batshit crazy, so why wouldn't you? Right? And so yeah, so it wouldn't have been a good thing for me to click on the live button when I was operating up under a place of emotion, right? Because if I was operating up under that place of emotion, um, a whole bunch of people would have got those three people would have got cussed out, right? And but it seemed like Miss W, if you listening, you trying hard to destroy you're trying hard to get rid of your subscriber base, right? And I'm like, girl, are you okay? Chad, who was next? Like that. Hey, did you tell me? Chad, do you see that comment 7? Which I don't. You know what? Which time? Who is next? Which time are you talking about? I've been docked several times. Now, see, that's just the thing. That's another example of running off of emotion. Thanks for saying that. If, in order for me, and I was talking about 7, and 7 wasn't telling me what to do. They were questioning me because they didn't understand. They thought I was a what was the one? What I would block that hoe. I would. Who it? Do you know who that is? 7. Who is next? Do you know what troll? Who the troll is behind it, or the person is behind it? Hey, view. Because they asked that question being messy. You typed it in being messy. You know what I mean? But chat, like I said, I'm not doing. I don't do my I don't do look, child, I am not moved. Just let me put it that way. But y'all made me lose my train of thought. 7 said nope. No, she was not telling me what to do. Why would she try to tell me what to do? She didn't understand. She felt I think she felt like I felt some kind of I guess some kind of commonality to that content creator that we were talking about. She said, "Yeah, I blocked them. This is a troll freezer." Hey, Joanna. Dreamy Genie Blue, how you doing? Hey, Hypnotic Touch. Hey, Exton 1.0. So anyway, uh, shoot, no. She didn't understand. She needed to know where I was coming from because I had gotten on 2 panels. Then um, Kwani was throwing a temper tantrum, and she wanted to know why I got up on that first video and said welcome back or whatever. And like I said, y'all know I don't explain myself, but for Seven, I wanted to give her an understanding. Now I felt like she was coming from a place of emotion at first because she has a situation. Don't explain nothing to them. I got you. And she got a right to come from a place of emotion because what was done to her was egregious, right? Don't be saying excuse me, Kwani. You had a whole temper tantrum. Girl, you been having a temper tantrum on me for days. Okay, for days, Kwani, days. Okay. Hey, Nikki, baby. And so, y'all know how me and Kwani is, right? So that's what that was about. And I also didn't want her in particular to think that I was trying to cozy up to uh to madness. Yeah, that's crazy. But people, when you're coming from a place of emotion, also you can only see uh things from that place of emotion, right? So if I'm coming from a place of emotion, if I'm doing my content coming from a place of emotion, if I am watching your video and I want to do commentary on it, my commentary is going to be based on that emotion, right? What I felt when I was watching that video, what I feel about you when I'm watching that video. And for me, that's not a good strategy, right? Especially if I don't particularly like your YouTube persona or whatever, because we don't know anybody in real life, right? So, but if your YouTube persona is irritating to me, then my commentary is gonna be based off of emotion, right? That's just how it is, right? So I don't like to come from that place. Now, has there ever been times where I have done videos coming from a place of emotion? Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Queen Mo. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, okay, Brand. Thanks. Thank you. And so, yeah, coming from a place of emotion is not. It's really not good for me. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to pop off. And we were talking about, not trying not to pop off when you're doing your content. Because this coming from a place of emotion, right? And so, yeah, I don't like to do that. And so, moving from emotion to madness, right? And we also have content creators on here that do their content based on in my opinion, have you taken your meds today? Do you have any meds, right? Are you under a doctor's supervision for the mentals that are going on in your head because you can't piss crazy, right? And so when you get that person right there that's operating, doing commentary based on madness, um, we see, we have a perfect example right now. Not just that person, but what that looks like, right? We see what sheer madness looks like, and because anybody with a phone, can click on and start making videos. But like I said the other night, my level of crazy is not the next person's level of crazy, right? But when you're doing content and you can't piss crazy, Lord have mercy. That means you have no boundaries at all, right? And also when it comes to strategy, emotion, and madness, you have to have some type of moral compass, right? You have to have boundaries, right? A lot of people don't have boundaries anymore. And what I mean by boundaries, there a specific set of rules that you apply to yourself, um and you never break those rules, right? You never cross those boundaries, because when you cross those boundaries, it is also a form of being too invested, in my opinion, right? So I don't like to cross my own personal boundaries because you can get too wrapped up into this YouTube thing, and when you get too wrapped up into it, that is what leads to doxing. That is what leads to people actually wanting to, pull up at somebody's house, and a whole bunch of other stuff offline, right? It is very destructive, to operate under madness, right? And so, um, the only way I can now, I have never operated off of madness when it comes to anything on YouTube. Because like I said, my type of crazy ain't certain people's other people's types of crazy. And for me to operate under that type of madness, it will have to be a very specific set of circumstances, right? So I pretty much just want to, while we were taking a break, I just want to, mention the different types of strategies that I have seen when it comes to the internet. I think that it is very unfortunate when you allow yourself to come online and you are an adult and you conduct yourself in a certain manner. Do you see what I'm saying? And you're so invested to where you literally can't pull back, right? Because there is one content creator in this sector right now that has a whole lot of people triggered, right? Even today, um, people are still getting triggered. Hey George, how you doing? Happy Valentine's Day to you and your hubby. And so even to this, but here's the thing. In my opinion, a lot of people are triggered by this one certain content creator simply because they're coming from a place of emotion, right? I'm not gonna say they're coming from a place of madness. I'm gonna say they're coming from a place of emotion. Now that you welcome George, and that emotion is valid, So I really can't, everybody do their content the way they want to, and I'm not even gonna say I don't understand, but the triggered thing, initially I imagine it's a shock, but I mean after 2 3 days, like, and you still triggered, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know what that's about, you know, and I don't want to. And then Seven also, I had an aha moment the other night on Seven's panel because she was talking about free promotion, right? If you've been giving one person free promotion for years, how long are you going to continue to give the person free promotion, right? You have to ask yourself that. So for me, that was an aha moment for me. So a lot of you guys know who I'm talking about, but I refuse to give that person free promotion. Like I said, I am a good listener, and I can take something from, if I can hear you, as a content creator, I can take what you say if I agree with it and apply it to my content. And the one thing that I got out of that conversation with Seven, um, oh no, I ain't even talked about yet. Thanks for mentioning that, Kim, hyperventilation gate, child. But the one thing, but I will talk about it. 1 second. The one thing that I took out of that conversation was that part about free promotion. Now I am a content creator, and I have been a content creator for a very long time. Why would I want to even offer you any type of further free promotion and you didn't even appreciate the free promotion that you was getting for years and years and years? So you didn't appreciate it. You cuss people out about it. Do you see what I'm saying? So why would I continue to do that? So that right there, that really resonated with me because I was like, you know what? She's absolutely right about that. And then on top of getting the free promotion for years and years and years, because people could have just forgot about you. You know what I mean? Did you get mad about it? And then we gonna continue to do it? No, no. So that really resonated with me. You know what I mean? Like it really did. I was like, you know what? She is absolutely right about that. And so if I'm not saying the name, and y'all know who I'm talking about anyway, that is the reason why. No more free promotion. Not over here. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope. I'm giving you free promotion, but you ain't giving me none? Nah, I don't think so. So anyway, that is where I just want to mention it to you guys when it came to different types of strategies when it comes to creating content, right? And because it makes a difference, right? If you can disassociate yourself and just do your content and not get overly invested, you know what I mean? I think that because you have some people on here that's like oh, hold on, and they don't have. Okay, thank you, Brandy. Brandy's trying to find me some buttermint, y'all. I done sent 2 people out. I want some buttermints real bad. Y'all remember those old candies, buttermints? I don't. Do they not make them anymore? Cause the child have been to 2 or 3 stores and they can't find me. She can't find me no dang on buttermints, and I want them really, really bad. Like I want the buttermints bad. I want them bad. First person I sent couldn't find them, but that's a man, so okay, And but Brandy went out for me and she can't find them. I was like, oh my god, maybe I'll have to order some offline. I don't know. I think Trey like said hello, Miss O in chat. Hello, Juan Juan. You two are real us. Much love. Thank you. After the day, I'm taking down all vids and posts about that. I understand where you're coming from, but that really resonated with me. That thing about the free promotion and the fact that the free promotion that has been given for you. Yeah. Hey, not in touch. I'm gonna have to order some. I'm gonna have to order some. Evidently, I hadn't even thought about buttermints in years. But I wanted some today. I wanted some today. Thank you, Kimberly Black. I really wanted some today. And so, yeah, but I'm going to have to order some. So, yeah. I always find them at Dollar. Yeah, Brandy said she went to a couple of Dollar Trees and she couldn't find them. So, I don't know what's going on with the buttermints. I know they're not popular because they are old candies. And so, yeah. Try Family Dollar. If you're listening, Brandy, can you? I don't even know if she's buying. Do we have a? If you buy a Family Dollar, Tiffany Love said try Family Dollar. If you're going past one or something, but don't make no extra trip, child. I get it now. Party City, child. You gotta go to a store like Roses or Family Dollars to find those mints. Kim, girl. Cracker Barrel. Family Dollar's going out. Is Family Dollar going out of business? Is it really? Oh well, I had no idea. Now, I'm gonna get me some, y'all. If I have to order them off Amazon, I just really want it. Out of the blue, whoever thinks about buttermints? Anyway, and that just popped in my mind. I don't know if I saw them on a movie or on TV or I don't know what happened. But my mind said, "Don't you want some buttermints, girl?" And I was like, "Yeah." This is the conversation that I had in my head. They old school candies, and it just popped up in my mind. Yeah, I bet I can find some off Amazon, Queen Mo. But anyway, so let's talk about the what do y'all call it, hyperventilation gate? But I really wanted to touch up on those 3 different forms of how you how some folks do their commentary. But that really resonated with me what Seven said the other night about free promotion. You know what I mean? And she's absolutely right about that. You know what I mean? And so if you guys notice, since I've been back from my sabbatical, I don't put people's names in the title of my video anymore, and that's free promotion as well. I don't do it so that's probably why they sold out. Walmart probably hasn't, but you got your bonnet on brand. But baby, thank you so much for going out and looking for me. Y'all know Brandy is my baby. And she just be going the extra mile for me, right? She did not have to come out of her house and go to one store to find me a dang on buttermint. Okay. Walmart got him, Renee Patterson. But Brandy, she ain't gonna go in Walmart with her bonnet on. Now she'll go inside of a Dollar Tree or a dollar store or even a grocery store, but Walmart, she ain't gonna go in Walmart with that bonnet on, child, simply because she don't know who she gonna see. And that's just the truth. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. But dang, I wish she would have took that bonnet off. Yeah, you can definitely find them on Amazon. Yeah, Tisa, I'm gonna order me some. As a matter of fact, when I get off of her, I'm gonna order me some. As a matter of fact, I sure am. Because I don't know why I want them. Just like out of the blue, I wanted the dang on buttermints. Whoever thinks about buttermints? But anyway, move right along. So let's talk about hyperventilation gate. So, you know what? When it comes to emotion, a lot of people were running off of emotion yesterday, right? I just want to say Cracker Barrel has a lot of candy from back in the day, like back in the Woolworths days. Thank you, Kimberly Black. I don't even like I told you at the start of the video, I haven't done a restaurant since pre-pandemic. But as far as Cracker Barrel, I never patron Cracker Barrel for a reason, right? And so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So anyway, let's talk about hyperventilation gate. Child, I went over there and I heard all of that. Now the first thing I said was, now Nika, you done gave the speech before. I don't know if y'all been around here for a while. You was moved by the child. I done heard it all before. When she had finally broke free of Sean Bradley, and she was hollering, "Let me go," and "Let me whatever." And then every time she get to talking like that, all I hear is "Give us free." That guy from Amistad pops into my mind when he's saying "Give us free," right? Googled it and just loved them. Yeah, you love those butter candies? Yes, child. Yes, but it's an old candy, but they melt in your mouth. You know what I mean? And I was like, "Oh, I want some buttermints." But anyway, Brie yourself, that just came up in my mind. So anyway, y'all stop talking about these candies, right? Give us free, child. That's all I be hearing in my mind. Give us free from Amistad, right? So she did that speech before when she got up out from under Sean Bradley. When VS up, oh Lord Jesus, when that person got her out from up under Sean Bradley, she gave one of those "Give us free" speeches, right? And so fast forward to yesterday, child. I was like, "Baby, I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go." That's what I heard yesterday. Listen to that speech all over again, right? But the only thing about the speech yesterday was, baby, it was real emotional, right? She started crying. She started hyperventilating. I was like, oh. The crowd was like, "Calm down, Nika. We got it. We gotta catch your breath and all. Come back, Teresa. You hyperventilating and you crying, but you want to come back, Teresa, to hit the link chat." I was like, "Oh, like she is doing." And the award for best actress in a crime scene goes to Lady Nika. Yay! Woo! I was like, "Baby," I was like, She poured it on thick yesterday. I was like, but the thing about Nick is, baby, she done got better. Every time she had, and not only was she doing that speech for an old girl over there, give us free, to give us free speech. Not only was that give us free speech for her, but that give us free speech was also because what happened with the Spill It Boy situation, you know. And at the end of the day, if nobody, I don't know if Nika gets her identity from YouTube, but she morphs into other people. She is not the only content creator in this sector, and I don't even know if y'all know who the other person is, but some people know who the other person is. She will literally morph into another person, but she a real good hustler, baby. Oh my God, because yesterday it was the doozy. I mean, she pulled out the big guns, right? Because what she don't want more than anything is for her channel to be, messed with in any, negatively in any kind of way. Like, she is really invested in that channel, right? And she should be. But I was like, "Oh Lord." I listened to it for a minute. I was like, "Shit, heard it all before, but your lies ain't working now. Look who's working now. They had to shut you down. They should have shut you down. Heard it all before." So it was a good little kiki for me. I was like, "Do your thing, girl. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing, chicken wing." And then make it so bad at the height of her performance, you even had the ops donating. Did y'all say that? because they wanted a little bit. They wanted a little bit in on it too. I was like, "Ooh, you go, girl. You better work it right." I hope a nigga clean them out. We are now the chat. Okay, we are now the scammer sector. Chat. Or the boys fight. Yeah, the boys is fighting. Chat. The boys is fighting. I guess Sean and Spiller Boy is fighting again, of course. So yeah, and all those grown folks supporting her, dropping cash on her scalp. Well, there's a lot of new people in the sector. And black people. If black people don't love nothing at all, they love a good Sunday church sermon, right? And she put her Sunday church voice on, Pastor Nika voice. She put that Pastor Nika voice on. She was top tier pity party yesterday. You know what I mean? And so they couldn't help but enjoy it, right? I bet they felt like they was in church on a Sunday, or they felt like they was saving somebody. Okay, child, all that emotion flying around, and then later on, so she did that. That's her thing. We used to it by now. It is what it is. I saw James had to clean up Sean about a lie on his brother. Well, they edit again. And so yeah. I think it's JW. Yeah. They into it again, child. They into it again. But like I said, oh, Kim said you told Harpo to beat me. Okay, child. She had it going yesterday. I was like, baby, mm mm. I was like, wow. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. But one little comment got this whole thing popped off. But when it comes to those kind of beefs, once upon a time in the beef sector, those beefs are still very deep seated. Like they are real beefs, like for real. I lost all respect for most of these subs after watching that mess. Child, I didn't hear an answer, not an answer sincerity. I heard a scammer season the moment right, because people were applauding her emotional cry for help. Child, I was like, oh no, she didn't. Heard it all before. Okay, I'm not even lying to you. Heard it all before, child, Olivia. They just gave Rob. Oh, is that what happened? I told you, Joanna. I was waiting over there forever. So Joanna said they just gave Rob no bail, violation of probation, on which they revoked also a criminal threats. Ooh, so he gonna have to go to trial, and he ain't gonna be able to get out of jail, child. Ooh, I didn't think they was gonna let him out this time, cause they said he threatened an officer. Child, mm. That is what is so weird about YouTube. People will gather together over a common so-called enemy. Right, right. What is this? What is that supposed to do? Right? Run the girl off? I don't think exactly. And did you know that? Did some of these? I be hoping. I done told y'all this before. I be hoping that some of these people on YouTube aren't really that gullible. You know, but there's a reason why a lot of people are able to get scammed in this world. It's because it's a lot of gullible people. It's a lot of sheep, a lot of mindless followers. I'm like, what in the world is going on, honey? I was like, ugh, for real, child. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Resistance arrest and threats on an officer, right? I think he gonna get some time this time, Joanna. But I looked at that stuff for as long as I could. I looked at it for long, but thanks for letting me know what happened, because I figured they go on and call him after I started my video. You know what I mean? Other grown folks have to console, right? Another grown, especially on the internet, child. Nika knew what she was doing when she hit it. She absolutely knew what she was doing. Because, like I said, she done gave that speech before. She gave that speech when she was getting up out of Sean Bradley, let me go. I was like, oh, Lord, give us free. Like I tell you, I think about Amistad every time I hear this shit. This ain't the first time she done that speech. Child. Mm-mm. 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 Most of the people who follow the B sector are lonely, gullible. It is child. I have gotta be something going on. Cause I be like, oh, these people for real? These people be playing in their face, and they be paying them good money to play in their face. Now, mind you, Nika, she ain't the only one. You know what I mean? And when it comes to a lot of people, you know, some people I guess are willing to pay for their entertainment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's what you want to do. I ain't trying to judge nobody, but I'm like, baby, just straight up playing in somebody's face, that's like an insult, for somebody like me. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, Cloud, happy Valentine's Day to you and the Queen. I'm not surprised he is not getting out. I ain't surprised he is not getting out of jail either. But I really was now. I was really thinking. Well, I didn't think he was gonna get out of jail the first time, but he got out, right? And so I was like, well, I don't know how they feel about their officers, in other places, but around here, you wouldn't have got out of jail this time. Threatening an officer, that's an absolute no, you know. And so, yeah. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. Mm-mm. 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 I said, well, but yeah, I didn't think he was gonna get out this time, and he didn't. Not threatening an officer. Mm-mm. Bridget said, I think what it is that people play on people's heartstrings. Yeah, they do. There are people like myself who are young, and you may find a connection. Given her age and how she plays weak, yeah, you ain't going. I ain't going either. I can't. Like I said, I heard it all before. But if folks is going, let them go, child. Let them go. Let them go. To each his own. But I can. I got a good little kiki out of it, especially with that hyperventilation part. I'm like, girl. Now I ain't never heard her go that far before. She was like, "Oh Lord!" I mean, she act like she was on a plantation, and she just got her freedom papers or something. You know, leaving the plantation. You know, and so I was like, follow you. She was here. I don't think nothing about that at all, honestly, cause I don't. I don't think nothing about that at all. That's on them. Kind to me says, that what surprises me. I think like many watching, they are online all day. Now I don't see how you can do that either, right? They catch every live. YouTube is their life. Go outside, people. Get some fresh air. I know that's right. I know that's right. It's been so many in the past couple of days for like a week. It's been so many lives that I can't even keep up. I be like needing cliff notes. I like those pages like SLTV, and the pages where they give you the Cliff Notes version. I like that because I can't possibly look at all them dang on videos. I be like, oh man, ooh, chat. Mm-mm. But a lot of people been triggered. Mm-mm. Sick, but she didn't end that live. Um, she didn't end the live. Oh yeah, she was sick, but she didn't end that live and miss that money. I know that's right, Lady in Black. She still was racking in them duckies, baby, hyperventilating out. And then she had some help from the people on the chat. You just calm down, Nika. We got it from here. You just calm down. Go drink you some water or whatever it was they was telling her to do. And I was like, oh Lord, do she need a brown bag to breathe in? Oh, because the hyperventilation is on 10, baby. I was like, oh Lord. Woo! Bree says, here's my question. Why don't people see patterns? The new phrase is get your lick back, child. But some people got got you lick first. Some people struck and no one did anything. Let's talk about that. Got you lick first. What does that mean, Bree yourself? Get your lick back, got you lick first. I don't understand. Just Andrew said, I cannot catch everybody. I can't catch everybody live, especially those long lives. I just flat out refuse. My attention span is not long enough. I am too busy raising my children and taking care of my grandchild. I know that's right. I love the Cliff Notes videos. I just need the highlights. I need you to break it down for me so I can move it right along. Okay. I'll be having a red ball back, some videos. It just be a lot going on. And I know I'm missing a lot of good stuff, but I can't. I don't have time and my patience is not going to allow it. You know what I mean? But if I go to a channel like SLTV or one of those channels and get the Cliff Notes version, I'm good with that. I am. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you. And just some people take forever to start the dang video. Like when I do my videos, I come in, I speak. You know what I mean? And child, I'm gonna have to start talking because I know everybody don't want to be waiting. And some people play the music for about 15 or 20 minutes. I ain't never seen nothing like. Hey, Flo, how you doing? How you doing, love? And so yeah, it's just amazing to me. But their performance, baby. I mean, child, they had them going yesterday. Yes, it did. Mm-mm. Mm. I listened to a 4 hour live today at work. Now I would imagine if you at work or something like that, it'll help pass the time. You know what I mean? And so then they retaliated. She played. Then when they retaliated, she absolutely. That video, like I said, was not only for that lady over there that she was trying to give us free to, but it was also because of the situation with James. So you just got to catch. You got to pay attention to what's going on. And so that's what that was about yesterday. Uh-huh. Mm-mm, mm-mm. You're from Holland? Welcome, Holland. Welcome. She said, yeah, I got to catch the replay for those who drag it out. Right. It would be a lot going on, the dragging out part. You're right about that. So I'll be like, oh my God, come on. Get to it. Now, it's one person that annoys me because it's the same format all the time. And you know what the deal is. So you could just, when they go live, you can wait about 20 minutes after they started the video. Then they might get to the content. You know what I mean? And so it'd be like a lot going on. I can't do all that. Bria said that's what I'm saying. Some people get their lick back. Nika has a pattern of striking first, then playing victim. Cause she did. Yeah, I agree with that. I didn't understand what you were saying at first, Brie, but yeah, she passive aggressive as hell. You know what I mean? She uses her age, and uses her Negro spiritual voice. Absolutely. That's what she did yesterday. I was like, oh Lord, Sunday go to meeting on 20, baby. Sunday go to meeting on 20. I was like, oh no, she did. And threw in the hyperventilation, child. But I'm gonna tell you something, the way she did spill it, boy, he was vilified instead of her, and she the one did something to him. I was like, wow. I mean, they was more concerned about her being called Gator Crop as opposed to her trying to do put something out there that could have had him incarcerated. I was like, wow. But that's the mindset these days. That's the mindset of a lot of people these days. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. I was like, wow, things have really changed around here. Like I said, there is absolutely no more compass anymore on social media in general. So I shouldn't have been surprised. I was kind of surprised to see that go on. So I know James was wanting to go out on her. He know that he couldn't play it like that because he know what was gonna go down. He would have been vilified, and he was a victim in the situation. hmm A lady named Mimosa, properly bona fide, Shelley and Chopper did a live, gave a lot of history. Is that right, Kim? James ain't innocent either. No, I'm not saying he innocent. I'm just saying in that situation right there, um, that what Nika did, I was like, child, as opposed to Gator Croc, child, okay, mm, 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 mm. But that just showed me what the deal was around here. So I was like, okay, all right, mm, child. I almost blame him. Blaming him for her stealing his money. Hot dog. Victim how he's mad over less than 20. No, it's not. He wasn't really mad about the change. I'm not saying he nobody friend. There they are playing in both in each other's faces. I'm not talking about that cash part. Like who cares about some change? I'm talking about the statement that was made, and she didn't dispel. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no $20. Who cares? Give me a break. And so, yeah, but that's what I mean about a lack of a moral compass. You know what I mean? I was not talking about I'm pretty sure y'all knew what I was talking about, and it wasn't about $20. Okay, child. Not at all. Mm-mm. Nope. But no, I wasn't saying he was innocent at all. But I know he wanted to pop off, and he know he couldn't though. I tell you that, cause he felt the way that the wind was blowing. And I was like, oh, When you were met, when you look at her, I was like, honey, mm-mm, But yeah, I saw the hyperventilation gate thing. I was like, wow, wow, wow. You go, girl. And the Oscar goes to. All right. And there was another incident I saw too. That was it was really emotional as well. That was a scary situation to me. And I was like, wow, really? Child, when being overly invested turns into being obsessed. I was like, honey, folks better watch. They better watch. Mm, mm, mm. It's the character of the thief versus someone she just met. Child. She just so happens to be around people when they are vulnerable. And they think they can talk to her. Yeah, that's her thing. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So many skeletons coming out the closet. I thought it was Halloween. Oh yeah, it was a highly emotional day yesterday, honey, because them skeletons ain't no joke, right? Honey, she is hardly trained from New Orleans. Like highly trained from New Orleans. That's how they. Yeah, now you're right about that, Murray. But that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, she is from Louisiana. And in certain areas, I mean, don't they do everything from um, uh, scamming people with the readings and stuff like that. Just every kind of scam you can think of, they got it going on round down and through there. So yeah, she know what she doing. She a hustler, yeah. Mm-mm. She a hustler, baby. Mm-mm. She got it good. She got it down. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's her Klaus said, well, it's almost Mardi Gras. I didn't get my alert. Oh, sorry about that, Samara. Um, that's how I be, child. I didn't get my alert. I have to red ball. And you up. Thank you, Samara, and thank you for being part of the replay game too. I appreciate y'all. But yeah. So I'm gonna get off for y'all now that I found out what's gonna happen to Rob, because I really want to know. Like I said, I was trying to watch it round there to beef it 313s, but they kept bringing up all the other people instead of him, and I was like, oh Lord, I cannot. Ooh, what made Nika go in character? If you already said our wrote, well, what made her go in character was the thing that happened with James and that tea that was spilled about her running her mouth, you know. And so, even if when she starts to feel like her channel is in jeopardy, whether it's actually in jeopardy or not, honey, she gonna take it there, okay? And that's why she did that yesterday, in my opinion, Miss Olivia. What is a nomad sector? What the hell? What a nomad sector? They said I was not beef sector, and because I go to too many, I do content in the too many different sectors. I said, well, I will create my very own sector, because nomads, they move around from place to place. So I said, you know what? I am going to call myself the nomad sector. Okay, and my people that follow me, they are nomads as well when they are over here. So hence, this is the nomad sector. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. 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 I had a question, so I didn't answer your question, Bree. But you can ask me if you want to. After watching today, I understand why you are a child, right? Just me. A child. No, I can't. Now, I can't chat about Emmy Award performances. We saw child, but yeah, that's what we was talking about. I called it an Oscar-winning award, honey, because I was like, "Ooh, child." Hey, Lady Tia, you wrote it above. Let me try to go back up. Say you got it, Miss Brown. Yes, honey. Yes. I was like, you know what? I create my own sector, no problem. No problem. Let me try to find Brew Yourself's question. So just so happens to be around people. I guess that wasn't it. Let me go back up a little bit more. Brew Yourself, you maybe gonna have to retype it. Then she uses her age. That's what I'm saying. Some people get the yeah. Let me go back down. Brew Yourself, would you mind typing it back in the chat again? Because I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'd be more than happy to answer it if you'll write it again. No, well, see that Kim, they also said that I wasn't even B sector adjacent. Do you see what I'm saying? I wasn't, the term B sector adjacent wasn't good enough either, Kim. So I was like, fine, I will create my own sector. So that is why I am now the Nomad sector, established 2023. Okay, so I am not B sector. I am not B sector adjacent. I am my own sector. I am the Nomad sector. Okay. Uh-huh. I know that's right, lady in black. It's quite relaxing to be a nomad. It sure the heck is, child. All we got to do is sit back and watch. Okay. Woo! I will not be put in a box, right, Lady Tiago? Where I won't. Team Nomad. I don't belong to no sector. I know that's right, child. Woo! I missed the tea that was spilled because I haven't heard any tea. Oh wow, Samara. Let me read this. Bree says, trauma bonding. Nika surrounds herself with people at their worst. She was with James in the hospital and Sean. Interested, she is around at people's worst and aligned herself with Sean. So, well, that's how she gets them to confide in her when they're at their worst. So, what was your question? But yeah, that's messed up though. But that's how she moved. That's just she's just a grimy person, in my opinion. I know I was being sarcastic. Team Nomad. Thank you, Kim. Okay. Thank you, girl. Joanna says me either. Child. Look at NYW. Child. But yeah, I am now Nomad. I'm not adjacent to anything and not affiliated with any other sector that was already established on YouTube. I do my content about what I want to do my content about, no matter the so-called sector, because I am the Nomad sector. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah. hmm My question is, how do you align yourself with people um that way and be a victim? Well, that's a good question. You'd have to answer that when you capitalize on people at their worst. Birds of you know what I got? Here's the answer. Here's the answer to the question. Birds of a feather flock together. That's the answer to the question, Bree. Bree yourself. That's my answer to your question. Birds of a feather flock together. The book of Olivia, chapter 1, verse 1. I stand alone. Thank you, Cloud. I know that's right. Cloud a mess. Marian says, I always felt does she was out sabotage Sean Bradley event, Oh wow. She's always in the background. Um um Look at Mad. She was jealous. She wanted him. Child ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. The Nomad sector has it. Yes, we absolutely have a moral compass. We absolutely have a moral compass. Absolutely, child. Absolutely. hmm No, that's right. I like that. Let me put this comment up here. That is absolutely on point. Thank you so much. Mm-mm. Cause it's some stuff that even now that I will see or I will hear, and even to this day, I will be shocked. Okay, I'm gonna have to put that in my title, hyperventilation gate. I like that. Oh my god, chat. But I wonder, cause when you are in a chat, right, and it's so, the air is so filled with energy. After you come down from that energy and you click off that video, do you then realize that, hey, this heifer ain't did nothing but been running game on me? Do you think that some of them realize that? or if it's just, they're fixed for the day and they're good with it. Like I wonder how that feels. That's a question that I would have for somebody that was, like really into it. Like after you come down off of all that energy, do you realize that she was just running game? I was like, wow, child. Mm-mm. I would really like to know that, you know, because that was crazy. I was like, you go, girl. Mm-mm. I'm a hustler, baby. Child. Mm-mm. Let me get out of here. She been running games since day one, which is why I'm asking you questions, right? Because I know uh will be like, girl, no. I told you what the answer to my question was: birds of a feather flock together. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, she gives off the air that she is trustworthy. That she is not a snake, you know. But the whole time she ain't nothing but a snake in sheep's clothing. That's how she get away with it. I feel sick in that Dovey Lady Live. I left quickly. You talking about the one from the day, just me? The one that I was talking about earlier, because I was like, oh no, she didn't. No, she didn't. Welcome that thing with open arms. I'm like, child, if you said, yep, I cannot. That's a no for me. Yeah, a pure snake. A pure snake. Absolutely. Mm-mm. I put a little thing on my did a little short yesterday about the snakes are fighting. They're biting each other head off, at this point in time. And so but we gonna have to see which snake survives. Woo, child, I just been sitting back watching. Which snake is gonna survive? Who's gonna be the baddest snake of all? Mm-mm-mm. That's very interesting. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, I'm gonna get off here, guys. But before I leave, is there anybody that would like me to drop a link? If you have something that you want to say about my commentary, whether you agree or not, we can talk about it. If not, I won't even bother copying the link and dropping it. You know what I mean? But I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Just let me know, because I pretty much done said all that I had to say. Like I said at the top of the video, I want to come and talk about different strategies. About and people need to learn to read the room. You know what I mean? I need to put that in the title of my video. Learn to read the room, because I think that if more people learn to read the room, and take a moment to just realize what's going on before you jump in head first, I think that they will be better off. You got to learn to read the room, but I also realize that you have so many antisocial people on here. And antisocial really doesn't even mean what some people think it means. But because if you spend all day on social media and you're not interacting with actual people, you could be, or you could have become a very antisocial person, and so yeah. And when you're antisocial, to a certain degree, you don't know how to read the room. You don't know what it is that's really going on around you, simply because you don't understand what it is that you're seeing or watching. And so that's just really interesting to me. Yeah, as long as these fools keep paying um Mrs. I, I, we are going to keep seeing these raggedy oh yeah, as long as the people keep paying for it, yeah, that's it. The hustlers, the scammers, the charlatans that keep popping up, because the Bible even says to beware of false prophets, right? And by false prophets, you don't even just have to give that label to like these shady pastors and preachers and stuff like that. You can apply that bit of knowledge to a whole bunch of different types of people. Beware of false prophets. How do you think so many people fall prey to cults? Because they listen to certain people like their mouth is a prayer book. They believe everything they say. But when that's what it Like I said, that quote from the Bible, beware of false prophets. It can apply to a lot of different types of people. And so yeah, you just have to pay attention, learn to read the room. you know. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off here. I'm assuming nobody had anything to say. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope that you guys got something out of our little conversation. I really just want to pop on and talk so that I can find out what happened at the Rob guy's court date. And so now we know that he is not getting out on bond again. I'm not surprised because of the police issue thing. I wonder if anybody knows when because this was the preliminary hearing. When is the court date? The actual when they're going to try the case. Will he plead out? Because if he pleads out, there will be no court date because he pled, guilty or whatever. And so yeah. I have to go back and see if I can find the answer to those questions. And so yeah. But like I said, the reason why I came on y'all is because I was 227. Okay. Thank you, Samara. So 227 is the court date. Oh wow. Well, I'm sure Beef and 313 will have it, so we'll get to watch it. Maybe it won't take them so long, next time to get to the guy. Yeah, that's what I heard, Lady T. He has no bill. I was over there. I flagged someone live streaming. It is. Oh, did you really? Oh wow. Did you view? He has no bill, and the video went down. Oh wow. Did y'all hear? Is it true that Duchess Kelly Love? Duchess, I don't. Is that? I don't even think that's the real View is a View. I don't think that's the real View. Is that the real View? Um, I don't think that's the real View. I really don't. Um, what happened with Duchess Kelly Love channel? Why did he? I was confused by that. I heard his channel either it got took down or the monetization got taken away yet again. I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's okay, View. If you say it's you, I believe you. No problem. No problem. Oh, but why did you flag it though? If you don't mind me asking, what made you want to do that? Because you can't say, okay, Lady Tia. Well, View, why did you flag it? If you don't mind me asking. That's View. Thank you, Samara. She had me blocked for 50, 11 years. Oh, dang, Lady Tia. I would say that on my. Oh, okay. Okay, View. The View says she's gonna give us the answer to that question. Yeah, demonetized NYW. Yeah, on her channel. I understand absolutely. I think it was wrong to profit off of this. I understand. I respect that view absolutely. And I'm sure you'll go in depth, more in depth with in depth. I can't say the word with the conversation. You go deeper into it. On your channel, like you said. And now on the quiet and now on the quiet world, I have learned a lot to stay away from people on you. I heard that right, Mary. I know that's right, Mary. Child. Uh-uh. Bridget said, read in the room. Several folks did it. Oh, okay. You was not the only one. Okay. Oh wow. Letitia said, oh wow, I didn't know that. Mm 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 mm. Well, like I said, love you guys. Tomorrow is hump day. I hope you are not in the storm zone right now. Well, if the strike went through, then he didn't something wrong. He did something wrong. Child. Justice Kelly Love, either I don't know if he got flagged and they took the monetization away or if they just took the monetization away. But he did a video talking about it, and so yeah. I agree with you. They made it like a circus. Troy privated that video. Oh wow. Oh wow. Happy Valentine's Day to you too, Bree yourself. And thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys joining me. You didn't have to. I'm sure there are other places that you could be if you wanted to. Okay, but thank you for staying right here with me. Right as Samara did he private it, but we flagged it at the same time also. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, 8 p.m. was the time. And it went down. Ooh, child. Y'all wasn't playing. Mm-mm. Viewers, you talking about 313? Is that the one you flagged? 313? Because that's the one I was looking at anyway. But oh, Duchess is really about to be. Oh, you a best, Aura. Tell you I'm coming over again. And I see if I can get unblocked. Um, she keeps saying she can't find me. I still watch though. You said yes. That's the same problem that I be having. Tomorrow said yes, Miss O. That I be having. I some of them. I have a couple of people, and I've tried to find. They're not on the block list, but there's other places that you have to go to try to find some of the people, and I can't find them. It's real frustrating, you know. That wants me to unblock. Who is that? It's Lady Tia. Lady Tia's t-shirts and designs. View. She was asking if you would unblock her. It's Lady Tia's t-shirts and designs. Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. That's who that is. Lady Tia at View is a try. She trying to get unblocked. Yeah. View it, lady. View it. Yes, Lady Tia's I told this Lady Tia's t-shirts and designs View. Mm-hmm. Quantity spelled it out. Uh-huh. Quantity spelled it out of View is a View. That's how her name is. That's her channel name. That's how it's wrote out right there. Uh-huh. But sometimes, no matter how hard you try, I don't know if y'all have ever run into that. You won't even see the person on the block list. You'll go to the stream yard. They won't be on your well, she blocked for a reason. And she was blocked for a reason at the time by you. Thank y'all. It was a mistake a while back. Lady Tia said, thank y'all. It was a mistake a while back. Uh-huh. But yeah, no matter where you go, you can't seem to find a person that was blocked. And I'm thinking, well, what did they do with that? There is another block list? And then I was trying to block somebody one day, and I had blocked them from StreamYard or something like that, right? Um, I have to remember why. You said she got to remember why, Lady Tia. And they said you have to go here, there, you got to do this, that, and the other. And I went and did it, and I was able to unblock that person, but I don't even remember what they said back then. And I wish I would have wrote it down. View said, okay, I will address it, Lady Tia. Oh, Lady Tia said, Lady Tia said it's been like 4 years. She probably can't find your name, Lady Tia. You know what, Lady Tia? You remember when I blocked you by mistake? And it was hard for me to figure out how to unblock you? I forgot who that was that showed me how to do that. But they told me how to do it because it was really bothering me, about you or what in particular. And but I did it and I was able to find you and unblock you. So, but yeah, I don't remember the process, you know. And so, yeah, Lady Tia, Lady Tia said you're not gonna remember because she don't either, child. That's how long it's been. Mm, mm, mm. But anyway, y'all do me a favor, put the one in the chat if y'all got something out of this video. I am sorry that I refuse to say certain names. Um, but like I told you, I really heard Seven when she was talking about free promotion, and I ain't going. I am not going. You know. So yeah. Samara said they flagged Troy for showing a live stream. Do you think that it is wrong? A lot of people, hold on, a lot of people were saying it is using him as a sideshow, and profiting off of his pain. Do I think it was wrong? I don't feel one way or the other about it, but evidently a few people felt the way about it, so they flagged him, But me, I don't feel one way or other about it. I'm not even gonna lie. Thank you, Kim. Kim. Thank you, View. Oh, View is gonna look for you, Lady Tia. Lady. Also, View says she said, okay, well it is 2023, and we will let it go. So she trying to find your name, Lady Tia. That's what I'm assuming. But thank y'all for the ones. Thank you. View said, yep, it was flagged. He is going to say it was private. Oh, you're gonna try to say it was privatized, but it was flagged. I got you. She said, wouldn't beefing get in trouble for doing? Yeah, yes, you're not supposed to stream those lives, Lady Tia. Lady Tia said, look at God. Yeah, yeah, you're not supposed to stream those proceedings, and so yeah. Mm-hmm. Elliot just got here, but realized Troy ain't ish. He just a bad, just as bad as JW. Well, I know he got some other channels too, so I guess he figured if he lose one, he'll just start doing content on another one, But I guess he figured he'd try it. And so I can understand, I can absolutely understand why some people didn't agree with him streaming that sort of thing. I get it. I mean, I get it. I really do. I get it. And so yeah. He real messy when he want to be, in my opinion. Real messy. So yeah, like I said, I don't feel one way or the other about it. It is what it is, child. Mm-mm. But this time I'm gone for real. I love you guys. Have a wonderful um rest of your night, rest of your Valentine if you celebrate it. If you just came in late like Sweet and Low did, please feel free to be part of the replay gang. I appreciate you guys so much when you take the time to go back and replay my videos. That is exactly what he said. He has another channel. Yeah, Samara. He had a backup plan, child. So he's planning on not losing a beat, so he'll be all right. He sacrificed that channel to get whatever it was that he was trying to get out of it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, at one point in time, I was over there and I got, like I said, I got tired of. Thank you, sweet Lord. I got tired of waiting, so I came and hit the live button because I got tired of waiting. But while we was here talking, was it Jawan? Somebody came over and told me what had happened during his appearance. I got tired of waiting. Back to work. Have a wonderful love. Like you too, Lady Tia. Thank you. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good night, Samara, and good night, y'all. Like I say, have a wonderful rest of y'all night. Y'all be safe. Um, Enjoy your evening and Valentine's Day. Thank you so much, Quani. Same to you. You guys be safe. Happy Hump Day tomorrow. Thank you, sweet. Yeah, y'all guys, please thumbs up the video on your way out the door. Um, and I love you guys. Y'all be safe out there. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye. Oh, and if y'all don't mind, y'all go over there and start checking out those little shorts that I be putting out. I really like doing those little shorts because they let you use music and you don't get in trouble for using, music or whatever. So I like doing those. I don't be having a lot of some people that have their face on there and it be these adventures and stuff. I just like to put the music down. I like to do the shorts to put the music to whatever it is I got on the screen. I like the music, being able to use the music. So yeah, y'all go check out my shorts if you don't mind, okay? So I'll be trying to put some music on there. But anyway, that's it. Good night, Tiffany. Love you guys. But until next time, bye bye. Peace.